continuing right now with round 2 of Top Fuel Racing. Paul Page.
Out on the line, it's Kim LaHaie that directs her father, Dick LaHaie, back into position. LaHaie has lane choice in this confrontation against Lori Johns.
Lori Johns is having her best performance in her entire career. Qualified for this race with a 5:03. Was actually low ET of the event for a whole session of qualifying.
An amazing young woman in only her 2nd year of professional racing. Very popular with the fans. A most pleasing personality. And she's always got a smile on her face because of this man, Larry Meyer, who gives her the kind of performance she needs to be competitive. Dick LaHaie, well, he was the first ever into the fours here at the U.S. Nationals in qualifying. The Lansing, Michigan-based crew headed up by his daughter, Kim LaHaie, have got a good shot at winning this race, and they need the points desperately.
LaHaie has lane choice. They've chosen the near lane. Traditionally, that is the faster lane here at IRP.
Staged and ready. Lori Johns away first. LaHaie even. Whoa, what a drag race. Lori Johns, brilliant start, made it a squeaker. LaHaie wins at 5:06 to her 5:13.
5:06, Kim, that's going to help out, give you lane choice.
Does it? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Yeah. Yeah, we were just trying to run a 5:05, a 5:06, 5:03, try to repeat what we did the first round.
Let's hope you can continue to do that through the day. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Kim LaHaie back to find her father. They will meet Joe AMATO in the semifinals.
Lori Johns makes a beautiful start. She knew she had to get every advantage at the starting line possible because LaHaie had run a 4.98 in qualifying and had run a 5.0 in the first round. And she got the starting line advantage, but the power of the LaHaie engine began to come on as they motored down track, and ever so slightly as they reached the end, LaHaie put a wheel out in front.
Just watching Dick LaHaie get out of the car, it's obvious that he's feeling better. Apparently not in a lot of pain as he has been, and this will make you feel a little better too. A 5:06.
Well, that's fine. You know, we just wanted to kind of stay consistent, not do anything crazy. We got to race Joe next round, and you know what happens when AMATO and LaHaie tangle.
And lane choice here could be critical.
Very much so, yes. We figured it was going to slow down 200 or 300s, and it did exactly what it was supposed to, so now it's time to go race.
You have that lane choice.
Thank you very much, Steve. We need it.
The Dick and Joe show is always something to look forward to.
Lane choice so critical here at the U.S. Nationals, as everywhere, of course, is determined by who had the quicker ET in the previous round.
You can see the confidence on Darrell's face. He's waving to the crowd. That team has definitely found something in this car that has brought the performance up to the level that they like. And Gwynn is having a real good time out there. He's probably figuring on running another 4-second run.
And here is the man that dominated in the early going. In fact, Gary Ormsby won 4 of the first NHRA National Championship events, had a tremendous points lead until he started crashing cars. First at Sears Point when the wing came off, then at Brainerd when a wheel stand ensued. So Lee Beard and his crew have had a tough 30 days, now on their 3rd car. Darrell Gwynn remembering 3 final round appearances and 3 defeats here at the U.S. Nationals, 2 of them to Big Daddy Don Garland. Ken Venny, one of the most talented men in all of drag racing, that 498 proves his worth.
Now this was back in round number 1 as Darrell Gwynn was about to make drag racing history. In the near lane, he'd already turned a 498 in qualifying. He needed to run within 1% to come up with a national record, and he did it with a 499.
The 4s in the heat of the day is a dream come true for me at the U.S. Nationals.
Yesterday, in all your excitement, you said the more we back down on this, the quicker it runs.
That's exactly right. It's teaching us all a little lesson every time. I guess it's got to beat it into us, and finally, here in September, this late in the year, it's finally got our attention.
So here we are, back in round number 2. Again, lane choice so very critical here. Gary Ormsby on the far side. It is Darrell Gwynn on the near side.
Ormsby is really under the gun, Paul. He has seen Joe AMATO already survive round 1 and round 2. He's trying to keep pace on the points. It's another good one. Oh, but it goes to Darrell Gwynn. Thank goodness for electronic finish line judges. A 5:04 at 280 miles per hour puts away Gary Ormsby.
In the replay, we see Gary Ormsby giving it his best shot, but Gwynn wasn't asleep either. Very good start for both cars. But Ormsby's old, outdated car was no match for the modern Gwynn car as Gwynn easily drives around him in the middle of the racetrack. Look at that yellow car go.
One super drag race, and with the completion of that round, we're now set for the semifinals in Top Fuel, where Darrell Gwynn will face Eddie Hill. Gwynn will have his choice of lanes, and Joe AMATO and Dick LaHaie will pair up, and that critical lane choice will go over to Dick LaHaie. Let's go to the far end. Steve Evans.
Gary Ormsby, just a terrific drag race, but unfortunately you were on the wrong end of it.
Yeah, Steve, we're a little disappointed, but you know, this old car did us pretty good this weekend.
But those footsteps of Joe AMATO just keep getting louder and louder.
There's no question about it, and we got to go to another race for this car, so hopefully we can just hang in there and then have our new car at Topeka and get back in this hunt.
Thanks for a great job all weekend.
Thank you.
Well, the second round of Top Fuel is now